Have you seen the clip? Yes. I'm gonna bring that shot! Wait. I'm gonna shot right now! Hey, wait. Man, get great Osobor, man. What we saying? Chat, cut up. W's in the chat for my boy. Come on. W's in the chat for my boy. W's in the chat for my boy. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Is he speaking? No, he's not speaking, bro. He wasn't speaking. You'll be able to hear him. You see what I'm saying? You'll be able to hear him. But yeah, bro, talk to me. What you been saying? What you saying?
Chilling, bro. Obviously, played a game yesterday.
Yes. How was it? Oh shit.
It was cool. It was cool. It was a good team, but it's peak for them, man. Cause I don't know if you know how pro thing work. Like they've lost 4 games in a row, so guys is getting fired.
Yeah, facts.
It's peak.
Facts. That's dark. Couple of guys are
getting cut.
It's dark. It's gonna be very dark still. Hold on. Let me try to turn my volume up a bit quickly. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Did you dream of KD? Raw. The questions came true already. Did you see KD bag work? IRL. It came true already. Hold on. You don't have to answer that right now. We'll get to that eventually. Hold on. Every time I get some money. Yeah, put it in these stocks. You can see me, but input volume, output volume under this. Hold on, chat. I'm just gonna get everything right for you. Pretty mad loud for you, innit? Yo, my boy. Yes, TK. Finally. What's good? Custom aspiration, custom input sensitivity, external. Everything should be cool, you know. Yeah, we're good. We're good still. Sorry, chat. We're back in action. Hey, what's good, Larry? Yeah, bro. So, how you finding Germany so far, though? How you been finding Germany? What's it been saying to you? How's it treating you? All these good things. What's it been saying?
It's cool. Obviously, like it's different, isn't it? Like it's Germany. Like it's not ends. It's not America. It's different. I'm in a little town out here, but you know, low key you can lock in. Yeah.
Damn. Late on job again. He's always late to the job. He's always late to work, guys. You know it is. He's gonna have to get his pay deducted, bro. I'm playing with you. So yeah, bro. Before we dive into the beginning here, quickly just to get this part out of the way, how was life after summer league? Picking a team in it. You get what I'm saying? In the sense of like,
it was good. It was obviously I jumped straight from summer league and I flew to Spain and I did some stuff with the Spanish national team.
Oh, chat, you hear that? Hey, chat can hear this. They can hear the soundboard. Chat can hear the soundboard. The Spanish national.
I can't hear it, bro.
Yeah, you can't hear it because it's on the stream, innit? But
okay.
Yeah, man. How was that?
It was live, bro. Like obviously with the Hernan Gomez brothers, like called Santi Aldama, you know, EuroLeague, NBA guys, like it's hard, like. And then the coach now, he's the coach of Real Madrid, so it's real big boy stuff.
Bro, it's real.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, bro. Chat, this guy's on the Spanish national team, bro. We gotta hear him up every single time, chat. He's on the Spanish national team, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's brazy. That's too brazy. But yeah, bro. Even just to scale it back now, cool. I want to start from the beginning. Because I don't even know this. I think it was different. With Amari, I know a bit more. Chat. In this conversation here, I'm even learning more about the great myself as well. So, my thing was like, how did you even get into basketball? Like, what is that? What does it look like?
Obviously, when I was a kid, I was like, you know, them kids that just be running around, like just doing the madness, like just running all the time, just doing crazy stuff. And then my parents didn't know how to like calm me down. So my cousin, he actually played basketball. And my aunt was like, you know, put grade in basketball. And then
how old was you these times?
It's been all 3, 4.
You've been playing since you was 4. Since you was 4. Shay. So you never kicked ball?
No, I did, but I did both until I left Spain because Spain that's their thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
was I was top striker, bro. I was top
Oh, you
striker.
said top striker, chat. I think Great's a bit too tall for top striker still. I need to see some evidence.
That's
I need to see some evidence still. I
that's
can't
what
even lie
happened.
to you. I need to see some evidence, man. But yeah, that's mad still. I thought you started playing like a bit, probably a bit later, but now you say it to me, I know in Spain, basketball's like very big in it among the youth as well, kind of thing. How did you get into it though? Did someone approach you like to join a team or whatever, or was you just playing street ball until you came over here?
So my cousin, he hoops. He still hoops actually. His name is Robinson. He played for a team, and
Yeah.
then my aunt was like, "Yeah, take him to this team."
Hmm.
And then I was playing there all the way till I left,
Yeah.
and then came out to England. Obviously, my family moved and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Wait. So
then
hold
we was
that,
actually
hold that. So cool. What does that
okay.
look like? I wanted to ask it in the sense of like, what age? How did you feel having to move and stuff, or did you really want to move? Like, what was that looking like? Was there a reason, or did your family just kind of want a different
I
like
mean,
setting and stuff?
obviously, jobs and stuff. Like, my parents they were trying to just make it out, just trying to keep giving me and my sisters bad education and get bad jobs so they could keep making bread.
Yeah.
And then so it was like a family decision. Like they were low key plotting on it for a while. And
Yeah.
then once they decided they were doing it, we moved like quick.
Quick. How old was you when you moved?
I think it was like I was 11 or 12.
Oh, word. Okay, that's not too young then, so you kind of understood it and stuff, and you knew you was leaving friends and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
How was that though? Like, did you want to move
I didn't,
or?
yeah, I didn't jack him like that, bro. It was cool. I
I'm
knew where it was.
dead. Let's say they didn't jack them like that. That's crazy. So when you came here,
I knew.
who was your first club? You played for Bradford Dragons, right? When you came over here. What? So when you
I played
came,
for Bradford.
okay. What as in when you first got here? So you came over here. Was the first place you moved to? You moved to Yorkshire straight away.
No, so I was in London for a month. Like
Okay.
we was thinking about maybe, stay down in London, but
Yeah.
London's mad expensive.
London's mad
London's mad
expensive.
expensive.
Everybody knows that, bro. Bro, they came for 1 week and realized then left. Bro, living in London, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how we do it. I swear I don't know how we do it, bro. I'm telling you. But
Yeah, and it was that, and then my mom's brother, so my uncle, he went to university in Huddersfield,
yeah,
and he was like, it's sweet up here, so we went up there, and
yeah.
filled it smooth.
Hmm.
And then from there, one of the coaches at my high school, was like,
Okay,
"Yo,
from
Bradford
school.
Dragons."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Because what it was I went to school and PE you play basketball whatever
I just bet
and
everybody.
like
Yeah,
I was violent. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, I was
yeah,
violent.
yeah. We know that, chat. He was violating, of course. Chat said when you said didn't jack them, that's a yellow card. Do you know what it is? I'm gonna let him off, chat. I'm gonna let him off because that one there usually in our community, when you say anything suspect along them lines, you have to get penalized. You get what I'm saying? But we'll let him off. He didn't know. But moving forward, you gotta make sure you're on your toes, bro. You get what I'm saying? The chat out there ready. They know. They know. They know. Yeah, but sorry, bro. Sorry to cut you.
Nah, nah, you good.
Yeah.
But what was that? Yeah, so cool. Coach was like, yeah, you have to go find like somewhere serious to play.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, cool. So went to Bradford, and these times this is when Matthew was still in Bradford.
Mate been around the
Isley
whole
Swain
world.
was in
Yeah.
Bradford.
Yeah.
So there was some solid guys out there, and then did that, and then just kept playing till I went to my school.
That's crazy, bro. That's even what I wanted to move to next. So I can imagine you said, bro, NYC lingo is an automatic yellow. I'm dead. So, bro, my shit is I know that throughout your junior career, I know you're probably killing every level. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably playing up. Do you play up at all? Did you play under 18s and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah.
or played up and tour and stuff? So what was this? What was the? Damn, chat, I'm going crazy. What was the choice like to go my school? Like, how did that look for you? Did you have any other offers on the table? Was it always my school for you, or yeah? What was it saying?
It was funny, bro, because so cool. So after year 11, I was low-key thinking, you know what, I'm gonna go to high school in America because that might be the wave. Like, I'm gonna do high school in America. We actually flew out there.
Yeah.
There was a prep school
Yeah.
that wanted me to go out there, but I it didn't feel right. I went out there, went seen the place. I'm like, not gonna lie, I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
So then that's when we're like, okay, we're gonna go to college in the UK, innit?
Yeah.
And I was actually gonna go to Charnwood. It was funny. I just wanted to go to Charnwood.
Oh. Oh. Also, quick question, chat. How does the soundboard sound to you guys? Can you hear it clearly? Because for me, it's a bit muffled. Obviously, I think I'm on 2 apps, but yeah, that's what we can really do about it. But you went to Charnwood, bro. You wanted to go to Charnwood. Damn, why?
Bro, I mean, I didn't know. I didn't want to go to. I didn't want to go to my school because, like, I was like, bro, they have too many guys. There's too much going on over there. And
Okay.
then, you know, at the time, like, Hosanna was killing, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Hosanna's gonna leave, and then I'm gonna be killing at how Hosanna's doing. So I was like, okay, cool.
I see the angle. I see the angle. I see the angle.
So
Okay.
that was the vision. That was the vision. I even went down there, took a visit, and then random day, Neil calls me at like 7. He's like, this is Neil Hopkins.
Man said this is Neil
I want you to
Hopkins.
come visit. I want you to come visit. I want you to come see the school. Like, we have Martin Hillcross, like, Amari Williams. Like, I want you to come see the school.
Yeah.
So then, when the big boss calls you like that, it's like, okay, cool. Like, let me take him a little bit seriously. Like, let me go see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then drove up, went on my visit, played a bit of bump with, Amari. Bacola was there at the time.
Man,
Bex
like
was there at the time.
hey, my guys, yeah.
Yeah, so it was funny, like playing some bump with them. I was like, I actually like it here. Like the setup was A1. Like just being locked in with basketball, like the weight room setup, all that. It was good.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, after my visit, it was a pretty
It was
easy
green.
decision.
Yeah, see, that's how we move,
Yeah.
chat. That's how we move down here. That's how we move. But I feel it though. But do you know what was surprising to me? I think, because what tends to happen is like as you get older, bro, you probably see it now for yourself. Like, would you say you're more tapped out of the UK hoop scene now a bit more tapped out of the younger guys, just a bit, maybe not the same as I was before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't even know who he was when I seen he was going at mass. I was like, bro, who's this guy? Like, he's just killing everybody. I'm thinking he must be from Europe, like, but with no English background. But when I heard he was from Bradford, I was like, wait, what? From Bradford? And this guy, I never seen him like at little
Bro, I'm not from
GB.
Bradford, bro. I'm not from Bradford. I'm not from Bradford.
Bro, it's all the
Huddersfield.
same shit, chat, man. It's all the same area, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's all the same shit, bro. Yorkshire.
Okay, I'll give
Yorkshire.
you that one.
You get what I'm saying? So I was like, bro,
Okay.
who the hell is this guy? He's killing. He's killing. But, yeah, man. Bro, in your first year, what year would you say at my school did you prefer? Did you prefer your first year, like as in a better team and stuff, or do you think your second year when it was your team worked better for you?
I mean, who said it was a bad team though? That it kind
Oh.
it was hard, bro. It was hard. Obviously, my first year, like it was tough. Big bro Brads is there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Amari was still there.
Yeah.
Like all the guys were there, and I was the younger in it.
Yeah.
And you know how us basketball players are. In your head, you're like, I just need to play and do my thing, but they're not letting me do my thing. But it was the balance of that one, and then okay, like we're just killing everybody. Everyone has to eat. So
Yeah.
I understood what it was. But then the second year, played with my guys. I really got to hoop, and that was like in terms of just fun, that was more fun. But like basketball wise, but the year we had like overall, just being around Bradley and Sam, like Amari, all them guys, and then obviously my guys like
The geezers.
Ridley, Brian,
Yeah.
Ruben, all them guys. Was that combination of that first year was tough.
It's tough, I can imagine, bro. That's the good thing about school, I think, is that it gives you a chance to be around people your age, people older than you, like meet people from everywhere around the country, even from other places in the world. It's lit still, I can't lie to you. It's lit. But hey, chat, what great done, yeah? So how was the recruitment process as well for you though? Because what it seems like is happening right now, yeah, is that the School to America pipeline for all the best guys, or not even just School actually, the UK pipeline is Montana State in it. Like they get so many of the best recruits. Bro, it happens all the time at the UK. Like if you're going D1, you might go to Montana State. It's high on the list. So when did they reach out to you, or was there any other schools in the mix, or whatever, whatever? Like what was it saying? Recruitment process.
It's probably Montana State and Drexel, isn't it? Those are the two.
100%. And they was in the mix as well. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, obviously, it's funny because like 5 days in, like when I first touched foot in Mexico, like we had this thing where like three college coaches came back to back to back days,
yeah.
and like kids in the UK, you've never really seen like Division 1 college coaches coming in,
Yeah.
so I was gassed. I was like, yo, I need to hoop. Like I remember I'm trying hard. Like it was one practice. Bradley ran up like 9 straight points. I'm like, he has to get an offer. But
Yeah.
obviously, it's a lot of politics and everything
Yeah. It's
into
way different, man.
everything. Like,
Hmm.
it's just different. But after one of the practices, like, the assistant coach, Chris Haslam,
Yeah.
at Montana State, he seen me. And true say at the time, I wasn't even that big. I was like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Still, I wasn't even me yet. But he
Hmm.
was like, I think he can hoop, and I think if he develops a little bit more, like that's good basketball.
Hmm.
And then that summer, the next summer after the first year, like that's when Drexel offered me first, and then Montana State offered,
Hey.
and then I had a couple of interests. I had Princeton talk to me, UTSA talk to me, and it's just crazy because I feel like I've gone through the process like 3 different times. Out of school, when I entered the portal the first time, and when I entered the portal
The
the
second time.
second time.
Hey, we're gonna get to that portal the second time, chat. You know we're gonna get to that portal the second time. Hey, chat. I know a couple of people in chat right now waiting to hear that information, bro. Whatever Great's gonna touch on, but yeah, bro. So why would you say you chose Montana State though? What do you think went into that decision? Like, why was you leaning more towards them?
I mean, so when they first started talking to me, I didn't know that everyone was gonna get a COVID year back.
Yeah,
But the idea was cool. I think Jerome was gonna be gone,
yeah,
and cool. They need a big man, and Division 1. Like they were telling me, yeah, you can come in and play straight away, and do your thing from the jump. And I was obsessed with like, cool. I'm trying to go to Drexel. Let's link up.
yeah,
But after a while, when your brain is making more sense than what you actually want,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
made sense. It made sense to go to Montana State. Man, it worked out, bro. It worked out.
Chat, it most definitely fucking worked out. I'll tell you that for free. I'll tell you that for free. It worked out, bro, for sure. I hear it though. So, how was the summer as well? Lastly, before kind of we moved to the American stuff, how was that last summer in the UK before you went out there, or was you back in Spain for summer?
Nah, I was here. It was fun, bro. But obviously, I don't know if you know, but they leave. They start like D1 starts like summer workouts in June.
Bro, D1's
Like they start in
crazy.
June.
No summer for on it. You like a month.
Um,
Yeah. So when did you go out there?
so and obviously it was the yeah I went. It was the COVID EABL showcase. So we was playing that,
Yeah.
and then I did Hoops Fix.
Yeah.
Did Hoops Fix All Star Classic. Then we played one more game, and I left for America 4 days after that.
So you left hella early. Okay then.
Yeah.
For you quickly though, before we move on, I got a couple questions about the UK in it. So I want to ask
Yeah,
you.
come
I'm
on.
gonna ask you like one after the other. So the first question is, for you, who do you think was the hardest player you played against while you was in the UK, or the best player? Let's say hardest player is crazy. Chat pause. Wow. Put it in your pocket,
Yeah,
Trav.
that's a yellow card,
Put it in
bro.
your pocket, Trav. Put it in your pocket. Yeah, but yeah, for you.
Okay. I mean, bro, at the time, for me personally, hardest guy, it was Frank, bro. I hated playing against Frank.
Oh, chat don't know about Frank. Chat don't know about Frank.
Uh,
Frank the Tank,
I hated playing against
bro.
Frank. Frank the Tank,
Yo.
the
Okay.
collector of MVP. I hated playing against Frank. He was just like he's a good matchup for me in terms of like Yeah, like he was strong, quick,
Someone in chat said
you
lol.
know.
But she part of the gang though. She part of
Yeah.
the gang. She's our friend. Yeah, she know Frank as well. She said lol. I'm dead. But yeah, who else would you say though from opposing teams? Would you say like from other programs? Like what player from another program in the UK do you think like you looked at and thought, yeah, this guy's tough, or if this guy came to score, I'd want him here, or like, yeah, if you could choose one guy, fuck it, who cooked you, bro? You get what I'm saying? Who cooked you?
That's what I'm saying. No one really cooked me for real though.
Nah.
Like you
No,
can go check the
so
stats.
no one didn't give you 21 time, at least 20.
Me
Not ever. In the UK.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Not that I can recall. If someone can prove me wrong, please do it. But I can't recall
Hey,
that.
chat said you got both Playstyle Plus. No, chat, really though. Like, that's hilarious. But yeah. So,
And some guy that I always rated though. I always rated Victor from Leicester. I always rated
oh,
his game.
hey, that guy gave my team 40, bro, in bucks in the quarterfinals last year. It was crazy, chat. It was crazy.
He said 40.
Bro, 40. All MIDI working freeze, step back freeze. That's a 4, chat. He's a 4. Cooking us. It's on YouTube as well. Go watch it, bro.
Now that I think about it, before I went to my school, when we was at Bradford,
Yeah.
it was at Manchester Magic, and it was like him,
Oh,
Zeki,
when he's a bit younger.
Togo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a little super team. And they beat us by like 50 maybe.
For real.
And he was frying. Obviously, I had 30, but
It don't matter, innit?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, you lose by 40, 50, but that was the norm. Like a lot of the time, under 16 year, bro, we was just getting victimized.
Damn. Bro, you see, that's the thing. I feel like I was never really on a team where, like, you was on a team and you're your best player on your team. I've always been on a pretty evenly kind of spread team. Even if we lost or won games, it's like we got a team where we got like 8 good players.
Yeah.
Maybe every team's got like 3 scrubs. Not even scrubs. On our teams, never really scrubs. It's like 3 guys that are probably lower end of the bench. But yeah, I never really had a situation like where on your team is probably the clear cut best guy. Like, wow, better than everybody else is trash. Was everybody trash on your team? Would you say, or
Those are my guys. Like, no, I ain't gonna say they was trash. They were just.
bro? People can be your guys, but they can be trash though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, chat. Chat, you know I'm being honest. Someone can be your guy, but they might be trash, bro. Let's be real. Nothing worse than having a heater to get popped by 30 plus, bro. It happens to the best of us all the time. Happens to the best of us, bro. I've had a
Bro,
few.
but it's funny. It's funny. It wasn't even a heater though, cause like I was having in like under 16s on the four. I was scoring 50 sometimes. So it was like it wasn't it wasn't really a thing like that. But we was losing.
Yeah.
But low key, I think it worked out because like we didn't have the talent to go band for band with some teams sometimes. So I
1,000%.
had to do a lot. I had to do a lot, and that helped me develop my game. Now you put me around some better players, it looks a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. What's your career high? What's your career high?
Like in any game,
In any game in life, what's your career high?
72.
72. Who the fuck did you have 72 against? Chat, can you, bro?
Bro, it was
What the? Who did you have 72 against? Come and see
under
Kobe,
16
bro.
conference.
Come see Kobe, chat. Yo.
But that's what I'm saying though. The 16 conference, that's another thing that England basketball. Like I was playing on the 16 conference at the time,
Yeah.
and then I was just shooting stuff just because like I think I had like 10 threes, bro. I have no business making 10 threes in a game.
Nah, fair. I hear it. That's 10 threes is crazy. How tall are you
That's
them times?
6'4". You know what's crazy? I swear I thought I was going to be a point guard, bro.
You basically are right now, bro. Essentially, you're kind of a point guard in the half court, I'd say. Man said his career high
Of
was
course,
double
but I mean, I really thought I was going to be I really thought I was going to be a lead guard.
Uh-huh. I feel like it still would have been in there, to be fair, but you grew in it. You grew, bro. What can you say? When did you grow? When did you hit that 6'7", 6'8"?
I was right before I got to school, like that last year before I got to school.
Okay, that's when you started
Like
growing.
well, I was like 6'5", and then I grew my first year of school. I ended up being 6'7" by the end of it.
Hey, I know Neil was creaming, bro, that whole year. Imagine that you got a guy, bro. Chat. Imagine you're a coach and you got a guy that's like 6'5", 6'4", yeah, and you know he's growing, and that mid-season he's growing and becomes 6'7" in the year, bro. That is just a formula for success right there, bro. But yeah, so Montana State, like, you know what it is. I definitely want to talk a lot more about the later end of your career in it. So Montana State, I don't want to rush through it, but how did you find it there, bro? If you could summarize it and like, what year was your favorite
Yeah,
year? Would you
yeah,
say
yeah. My second year at Montana State.
second was the best?
Hmm?
You say your second year was the best?
Yeah, for me personally, obviously, I mean, my first year we won both the regular season and the tournament, but then we went and got popped by Texas Tech by 40
In
in
the
the NCAA tournament.
That's still a feat though, bro. Cause I watched that game myself. I watched that game, and the first thing I thought was like, bro, on the court right now, there's three guys representing the UK in the tournament, bro, on one team. That's crazy. When you think about that
Yeah,
on some life shit, bro, that's people. That's a dream, bro. Like, you put on for the UK that time, bro. Never forget that. For the UK, what you guys done that day was legendary. I never forget. But yeah. So in your first year, I remember. I think was it your first year when we played against you guys? That barking game.
that was my second year.
Or the second year, hey chat, we had a game, yeah. This is when I knew D1 was different, chat. Let me even get into it quickly, yeah. So cool. Montana State they had a European tour and they came to Barking Abbey to play a game in it, and that's what I was gonna play for Barking Abbey that year. So I played that game in it. I'm part of that game, bro. When I tell you guys, these D1 niggas, chat, they're so big. Pause. It's crazy. Like, as
Oh,
in, yeah, it's just crazy, bro. Like, the smallest guy, the guy's probably 6'3", big, shoots the hell out of the ball. They play mad fast. You get hit by a screen, you're gonna hurt your hip. Like, bro, it was crazy. That was a crazy game. I can't even lie to you. That was a crazy game. But anyway, so the year at Montana State where you won, what regular season award did you win in your second year?
it's my other year.
Chat, you got six man of the year, bro. At Division One, chat. We have to start giving people their flowers, bro. That's a crazy feat, bro. But how was that year for you? How was that for you? And
Now, I love that year. Obviously, like I was playing, it was funny because I thought Jabril was going to be gone after my first year,
yeah,
and I give Jabril a lot of credit because, like, he's one of the best players I've played with no ego. Like, he comes to hoop every day. He really just likes basketball, and he was like that first year he was whooping me, bro. Every day in practice, whooping me. I remember one day, coach calls me in, sits me down. He's like, "We had a 3 hour practice. Do you know how many times we fouled Jabril?" I said, "How many?" He said, 60. I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, like I, I was crazy.
60.
And 60 times, he said, I can't call them all, but we had, because you got media, video guys and all that.
Yeah,
He said he had the video guy break everything down. He said there were 60 possible fouls I could have called in practice, and I didn't. So, you got to start working harder. So I'm like, cool. But, I'm 18, 6, 17, 18 at the time. Is the league MVP. I'm just trying to make things shake.
yeah,
And but that battle every single day in practice, when the game came, like, it was I knew what it was. So obviously JB got another year back, and I was
oh
like,
yeah,
this is the reigning MVP. Like, I think I'm pretty good too, but I want to play. Like, and then Spring's like, I think both of y'all can play together. So I was like, okay, cool. If that's the vision, I can work with that. I can stay because I had a pretty good freshman year. So I was like, I know I can go somewhere else and get a good burn.
yeah.
But then Spring sold me on the vision. You can play with Jabril, and give Jabril a lot of credit. Like, no ego. Like, every time I was in, that rock was coming to me. Like, I think I had the highest usage rate in the country,
Highest
under
users in the
20 minutes per
country.
game.
Yeah, chat. You see what we're working with right here. You see what we're working with right now. You see it. You see the elitism there. They chat see it. Don't worry. Chat see it. Chat see it. But yeah, bro, that's a tough feat
But
still.
yeah, but yeah, cool. So we won the tournament, went to the NCAA tournament again, and 6 man of the year. And then, good things happen to good people, man. My coach, he had to leave. He went to Utah State. And then I was like, I was stuck, bro. And it's funny because everyone makes fun of me now because they're like, bro, there's no reason for you to like Montana State that much. But I really wanted to stay there. I
Yeah.
really wanted to stay at Montana State. So I was like, I was really thinking about it. But once I got it through my head, I couldn't stay there. I was like, yeah,
Wait, why would you say you
we're
couldn't
going
stay
to
there
Utah
though?
State.
Why would you say you couldn't have stayed there though?
Because cool, new coach.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the Big Sky.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, so would you say
like
you
it
felt like
didn't.
you completed that kind of conference at that point because you won it twice and okay, I hear it.
In a sense, I mean, the only thing left for me to do at the Big Sky level was cool, go get first team all conference and go get player of the year.
Yeah.
But like in my head, I'm like, if you really the kind of player you say you are, go prove it.
Mhm.
That's how I thought about it. So I was like, cool, let's go. Mine West, let's do it.
I hear it. I hear it still. I hear it. So cool. What was the process like of you going to Utah State though? Was it kind of easy for you because your coach went there too?
It was easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we actually did Montana State wrong in terms of we took all the staff.
Yeah.
So like everything was easy. Like bro, all my stuff they put it in the vans, took it to Utah. I just had to get on a flight. I came back home, went back, and that was that.
Crib there for you. Everything was set up already. That's lit.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So was there any other schools in the mix though at the same time when you was making that choice? Was there any other schools in the mix? Did any other schools hit you up?
Yeah, there was hella schools, but it was all a bunch of mid majors, and it just didn't make sense to leave Montana State if I wasn't gonna go to Utah State.
Oh, so your thing was either stay here and get Player of the Year or go to Utah State. That was it for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like at the end of the day, that's what it came down to.
Okay. So when you moved from Montana State to Utah State, was NIL involved at that point?
It was supposed to be.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, you get told you can make a certain amount of money at school, and this is when NIL is I think this was maybe the first year of NIL,
Yeah.
and I think maybe only one or two guys on our team really got what they got told they were gonna get.
Okay. Oh, so you still get paid, but maybe coaches underpay you and stuff, or is that how it kind of goes?
But yeah, I mean, I said let's say because there's NDAs and stuff. Let's say allegedly I get told I can get like 30K, right?
Yeah.
Say I ended up probably only getting like 7.
So, what? You think you can tell me you're giving me 30K and give me 7K, bro? You missed. Where's my 23 bands, bro? Where's my 23 fucking bands? 23 bands missing. 23 bands missing is crazy. Not even 10. So they went from 30 to single digits. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I'll be honest with you. That's crazy. But you know what it is?
So that's what I mean when I say NIL wasn't really too involved. Like for me, it was just basketball.
At that point, okay, I feel you. How do you find Utah though in general, like living out there? Because I've heard mixed opinions about Utah, to be fair, in terms of living situation. But yeah, how did you find out there?
Utah's different, bro. Utah's different.
Utah seems so dead. That's what Chad's
Utah.
saying. Yeah, Utah does seem a bit like I don't know. BYU makes it seem like it's dead. I can't
I
lie.
mean,
To
I'm telling you. I mean, there's not much to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you go to Utah, you're gonna be really locked in on what you're trying to do out there. Let's just say it that
you.
like that.
Someone said Utah's dead, bro. I've only been to Utah as well, actually. Lake District, our city. That's facts. Oh my days. But obviously great from Yorkshire, innit? So I know it's the same kind of vibes in Utah, Montana State, Yorkshire, same kind of
I
shit.
don't violate, don't violate, don't
It's
violate, don't
real.
violate.
Is it not real? Would you not say same kind of vibes?
It's not the same vibes. We have stuff to do up north.
Stop the cap.
He said all dead. You know what it is? York is dark.
All you London people are the same, bro. I have this same argument with Josh every single day, bro.
Bro, I
Josh,
promise you,
bro.
the niggas said they only got young boy in Utah. Oh, don't kill me. I hear it. Was young boy in house arrest when you was out there though? I don't think he was in it. I don't think he was chat. No, I think he was gone. I think he was gone.
But
Young boy, they're saying was he on house arrest when you was out there? It's in the
Yeah, he was in Weber. He was down there.
Institute's down there. No wonder why them young boys running rampant out there, bro. Them young boys in Utah. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas in Utah, they're probably most of them are probably coons, bro. If they reside out there like full time, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, if you could kind of summarize quickly, how did you find Utah though, in terms of living out there, the hoops? Like, would you say, if you could kind of be honest, what did you prefer at that point, Montana State or Utah?
Okay, in terms of just the social aspect of it, like Montana State is 10 times through.
Yeah.
My teammates at Utah State, like we're like this, like we're tight. And the year we had, like I can't even speak too bad on it because like it changed my life. I ain't even gonna speak
Hey, you
wrong
got
on
you
it.
even gonna speak on that? Change his fucking life. Change his life. We're gonna get to that though, chat. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that because everyone in chat, I know niggas are waiting. I know niggas is waiting to talk about that shit. I know niggas is waiting. But yeah. With Utah, wait, was RJ on your team when you was out there? Well, RJ was gone by that
Nah,
point.
he left. Yeah, the
Oh,
year
was
before.
wait, who's your team from the UK? Was Josh on your team?
Yeah,
Just Josh?
that's Josh.
Cool, bro. That year, you was going crazy. Like, what do you think kind of changed for you to take that leap though? Because that year, I can't remember what you averaged, but I remember you was going ridiculously crazy, bro. Let's even search it right now, chat, while we're on the stream with Gray. We can search it right now.
17.7, 17.7, 9.1. That's what it is.
Yeah, so hold on, bro, man. Yeah, so chat. You can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen? Can you not hear me? Yeah. Man like Rids, Wait, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? We can see your screen, bro. I
Yeah,
know. Oh, you can hear me?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Chat, let's look at this. Great. Jolly, don't be rude. Don't be nasty. Great Osobor, Utah State. We can hear you. Now, I was talking to Great as well at that point, Jolly. Man, Rid's first time chat. Rid's your first time chatter at this point. That's OC, gang. That's OC. Hey, chat, hey, chat, look at what we got here. The camera's gone. You can't see the camera. I'm sure you can hear me, though. It says accomplishments. Great can see this, by the way, chat. He can see this.
I've looked at these already.
He can see this. No, this was for chat too, though. Chat. He
God.
was named the Mountain West Player of the Year for his performance during the 23-24 season. Statistics. He averaged 17.7 points. 9 rebounds. And 3 blocks per game, bro. Nigga, that's Wemby stats. That's Wemby stats. And to top it off, he also averaged 57.7% from the field. Bro, be serious. But there's more. There's more, chat. There's more. Wait, hold on, Great. Don't worry. We're glazing right now. We're glazing. Chat, we're glazing. We're glazing. We're glazing. There's more. We're glazing. He helped lead the Aggies to a regular season Mountain West title. And an appearance in the NCAA tournament. That's his 3rd time in the tournament, chat. Bro, that's his 3rd time in the tournament at a mid-major. Who do you know that's doing that shit? Who do you know? Who do you know that's mid-major going tournament 3 times? Bro, you gotta be real with this, chat. This is some, bro. Okay, so you have to glaze real quick. I'm sorry. We have to glaze real quick. But yeah. So, yeah, cool. Does he miss it? And also, quickly, 2 quick questions from chat. What did he study at uni, and do you miss it?
So, I mean, I did criminology. Because more time, it was funny. Like before I picked my major, my mom was watching Hello Criminal Minds, and it was good. It was good television. So I was like, let's do it. So I did that.
Hey, was you
But
quickly wait? Let me cut you
like,
there because you see on TDS here on this platform, I don't really come
yeah,
here. I don't really come here to let these guys talk shit, bro. Was you going to class like that? Be honest.
me personally,
Be
I
honest,
went to class.
nigga. Be honest. Was you going to class? Was you doing your work? Was you going to class? Was you doing your work? Be honest, because I know how that shit goes.
Like, going to class like every day, or like, what do you mean?
Was no, in general, was you going to class? Like, was you missing classes a lot? Was you doing your own work, or were people doing it for you? Because someone said, "Was there babes in the class?" I'm dead. All right, cool. What was it saying though? What was it saying?
I mean, bro, I went to school. I ain't gonna lie. My coach is not the one, bro. Cause Spring's not the one. Like, I know I got guys who, like, they told me like they've got a degree and they didn't have to do one assignment. Like, I know that, but not at Montana State or Utah State or Washington. We had to go to school.
Chat. This nigga said not at Washington. Does he want us to go and look at the numbers? Chat. Does it? The chat. Does he? Chat. Does he want that? Does he want that? Cause a nigga on that bankroll ain't going to school. Cause I'm not. I ain't going to school for less than that. I'll tell you that for the free ski. But yeah,
I
man.
had to graduate. That's what it was. My parents and coach are like this, so it
Yeah.
wasn't sweet. It wasn't sweet. Bro, my parents weren't gonna let me slide. That's what it was.
Nah, I feel it. I feel it. So cool. Utah. Well, actually, quickly before we move on, actually. So at Utah, lastly, before we move on, what would you say was your favorite game there, though?
Favorite game at Utah State?
Yeah.
Random, it's a random. Oh, it was our first game of conference. We played at Air Force.
Yeah.
Bro, I was struggling because I had it like as we spoke, like I had a really good year at Utah State, right?
Yeah.
And they're a super passionate fan base, and
Yeah.
I think I struggled like the last two games before the winter break. Like I struggled, like I had like eight and I had like six, and then there was like on fan forums talking about some like someone took my powers and stuff. Basically, that's what our own fans are saying.
Yeah.
They were saying the monsters took my powers and stuff. So then come back from winter break, like we have a 5 day break. First game of conference, it's a big deal. For our first game in the Mountain West Conference, we go to Air Force, career high, 32 piece. You know, then the next game, 20-14, Colorado State, number 13 ranked. So after that, a lot of the chat went down. So that's those two games I put those in.
Them Montada. That's what you gotta tell them. You know what? You know what the fans get too into the hoop shit. Like you guys don't know what you're talking about. I understand you guys take a t-shirt off. You be painting shit. We can't hear the sound effects like that. Damn. That's why I asked Jolly and Busy said they're fine. Damn. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why would he do that? Or is it only me? Now you probably can't not hear it too much. I can hear it, bro. Loudly. Maybe it's just Jolly. Jolly, maybe it's you. But yeah, okay, cool. That's fair enough. But cool. So you go to the tournament. Wait, at the tournament with Utah State, did you win a game?
We did win the game.
Chat, you hear it? They won a game at the tournament too. Soundboard battle.
First tournament win in 21 years at Utah State.
In 21 years. I'm bugging. I even watched that game. Who'd you play against again? I can't remember though.
TCU.
TCU, and they won that. Who was on TCU that year?
Emmanuel Miller, Jameer Nelson Jr.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the team that came to the UK, right? That same year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
It's funny though, because we felt they low key did us wrong because the year we had, they gave us an 8 seed. And, so we had to play a tough 9 seed.
Yeah.
And then once you win that 9 seed, you have to go see the 1 seed.
Yeah. It's just like, wait, who was the 1 seed in your region?
Purdue in Indiana.
Ooh. On that conversation of like tough teams, so I forgot to say, at Utah State and at Montana State, who would you say were the two players who gave you the toughest time at each different school? So in your Montana State, you could say conference, non-conference, and then Utah State, because it probably would have changed, right? Different like opponents and that.
Mm.
Who would you say?
At Montana State, bro, there was this guy called Linton Acleese. Like, he
What's
played for Eastern Washington, and this was my freshman year. So,
yeah?
I got to see a lot of it from the sideline.
What's it from the
But
sideline?
that was the first time, bro. Bro gave us 40, bro. Bro gave us
40
40.
in college though. 40
Yeah.
in college though. What? What? Why was he bugging like that?
No, it's crazy because the year before he played ID too. So, like, it was insane. So, yeah, but obviously I always joke with Jabril and Dooley that, hey, you guys go give him 40. It wasn't me, but I held a little bit of it. So
Nigga,
I'll take responsibility
nigga
for
threw,
that.
you threw a little five. He threw a little five.
Yeah.
Threw
A
a little
little
five.
6 points down. Yeah.
I'll feel it. And Utah?
There's that monster Ladie, bro. Dylan Ladie at San Diego State, bro. He was terrorizing the conference, bro. He was just a tough matchup. Like he's so physical. He's
Yeah.
gonna find a way to his 20 piece.
Wait, so
That was probably like.
not even Zach Edey.
I mean, Zach Edey don't count, bro.
Why? Why? You say you don't
Bro,
count?
listen,
2-2.
let me break it down to you, bro.
Alright.
This guy is 7'2" or 7'3", 300 pounds. If you've watched Purdue play, Purdue runs maybe the best sets in America. So he's posting up around, and he has 40% 3-point shooters around him. It don't matter what, like, in college, it didn't really matter what you did.
You fucking cooked. I'm telling you, that nigga Zach Edey at Purdue, if you try to double him, 3 ski. If you try to space out, right hook. You know he got that right hook, slow, lock shoulders over you. You're pissed, bro. Wait, did you got him?
All right.
Sure, that's a try. How much did he have though in that game? How much did he have?
Like 20, 24, and like 12 in like 20 minutes. But listen. Hey, but listen though. Hey, you sometimes you just have to give bro that respect, bro. Like, we tried doubling them. Like, we was like, okay, we gonna double Zach Edey. Like, we prepared our scout. We're gonna double him. We're gonna send guys at him. And they shot 70% from 3.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Did you just say their team in one game shot 70% from 3?
Oh yeah, they shot 70% from 3 that first half. The game was over by then.
Those are them games.
You know
in the
them ones
tournament.
there.
Yep. I've seen that too many times in the tournament, bro. You see them high mate, them 1 seeds when they look in them games, bro. From what I've seen, every time they look in, the other team has no chance, bro. When the 1 seed plays to their full potential, it's crazy, bro. What in 2K stats am I hearing right now? That's crazy, innit? That's 70%. How much did you lose by?
Bro, they shot 70% from 3 at halftime. You know that was when coach comes in and is like, yeah, let's just try win the second half. Like, let's go out and compete, bro.
Easy niggas on some. You just go out there, have fun, enjoy the game.
It was wild, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
But we couldn't even get to man. Like, they ended up going to the Final Four. And I mean, they lost to the champs. They lost to UConn.
Just in the final, wasn't it? Yeah, they're a good team, bro. I mean, but bro, you're stamped forever at Montana State as well, but Utah State you're stamped forever, bro. 1,000%. But chat. Moving on from Utah State, we're gonna close that chapter. We're gonna move on to that big boy. Pause though. We're gonna move on to that big boy. Okay, cool. Do you know what it is? Bro's looking at me funny. Penalize myself again. I deserve it. Put it back in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Chat, my bad. That's on me. Cool. Before I even ask you, yeah, I want to even share my screen with you again, just so we can have a look at something. See, that's a red. That's not
Oh,
a red.
no.
Let's have a look at something. You know what it is, bro? I understand being you is probably tough, but I know that everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to understand this. Chat. Let me show you guys. But if you ever think about talking crazy to my guy, great, know who you're talking to, innit? Let me show them. Chat. Let me show you what. Let me show you what we're dealing with. Let me show you what we're dealing with. Let me show you what we're dealing with right now. Let me show you what we're dealing with right now. Can you see this, great? Yeah.
No.
You can't see this. Look at your screen.
No.
Chat.
Oh, yeah.
Chat. 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 One more. My bro. My nigga. Let me.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, we're pocket watching right now, gang.
We of course of course we are, bro. It's my job. I'm a journalist, bro. Great Osobor transferred to the University of Washington with a reported. I ain't ever gonna say that number. Just read it with your eyes. Just read it with your eyes.
And that's allegedly, right?
That's allegedly too, chat. By the way, that's allegedly too. So if you run up on my boy, you will get clapped. You feel me? Making him one of the highest paid college basketball players in history. He followed his coach, Danny Sprinkle. Shout out that boy Sprinkle from Utah State. And the NIL deal includes marketing assurances negotiated by GSL Sports Group. Shout out GSL. They manage a few guys that I'm cool with. Good agency, man. Great agency. Bro, it's just crazy. I just wanted to show chat that quickly so they can know that we're like, yeah. We're on that, chat. We're on that. Someone in the chat said, bust me a 50 for a 3-5 on some real shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. But, so, moving from Utah State to Washington, yeah, I think this is what I really want to know. This is what I want to know, innit? So, that summer, I'm sure you entered the draft, right?
Yeah. I entered it both after Utah State and
Yeah, I remember.
Washington.
So, what was the pre-draft process like for you at that point? And what was the choice to go back to school, and just walk me through the whole process from the end of May, or the end of March, I should say, to the start of June, bro, at Washington, or start of July, I should say. Yeah, what was it saying?
It was just hard. It was hard, not gonna lie, because obviously coach left,
Yeah.
and then I didn't get an agent for 3 weeks after the
Season was
the
done.
season ended.
Why so long?
Yeah. I was in denial, bro. That's a recurring thing with me. I was in denial again. I was like, nah, my guy left. You know, we just did greatness at Utah State.
Oh, you was
It
like,
could have been good, bro.
or was you kind of mad at him for leaving at that point?
I was till bro's contract got released as well.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Jack, sorry.
But I couldn't be mad at him. And obviously his dad coached that, his dad played football, well, American football at University of Washington. So, and you know, that's his dream school. So I couldn't be mad at him. But obviously I signed with an agent, and then I started training. I went out to New Jersey.
Oh, with Amari for the draft, right? Yeah.
Yeah, me and my boy Amari. He was
Shout
out
out
there.
Amari though. That's my fucking guy too. But yeah.
Bro, Amari, love that guy. But it was hard because I had my workouts, but I was also navigating the whole transfer portal.
Oh, at the
So
same
I had
time.
to at the same time, bro. So I only ended up doing. I actually only ended up working out for Brooklyn that year, and then I mainly just focused on the transfer portal that first time with the pre-draft process.
Oh, for real. So hold on, sorry, brother. So when you are hearing from schools, what schools were in the mix, or
Yeah.
for you again, was it a thing of, nah, we're gonna just go Washington, or was there more schools in the mix?
Nah, I was I got a list. Let me check.
You got the list there, chat. We're ready to hear that. I know there's some big boy schools in that mix.
I mean, obviously, this is coming off. UConn just won the national championship that year.
So you can hit you up.
They called Texas Tech, Louisville, Kentucky, USC, St. John's, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Ohio State. Yeah, that was a decent amount of schools, to be honest.
Decent. That is like you've got every conference there in abundance, bro. And were there some schools as well? Did all those schools like basically offer, or were there most some like, or they like all interested? Would you say?
Nah, I mean they all wanted me to go there, but you can't like have serious conversations with every single school. That's what was tough.
Yeah.
Like it came down to it, like I think we broke it down to my final four was Kentucky, Louisville, Texas Tech, and Washington.
Okay. Why were those four schools your last four?
I mean, Kentucky's Kentucky, you know, like uh, Kentucky's Kentucky, and I wanted like me and Amari kept talking about the potential link up, like yo, let's run it back, like let's do it, and I was really like yo, like maybe Kentucky, maybe let's do it, but then on my visit, another guy committed before he even visited and stuff. And then they already had another big, and it just didn't make sense. Like, because I understood like I wasn't gonna commit on any of my visits. I was gonna do all my visits and then commit, but they wanted me to commit like not take any more visits and stuff. And I just told them I couldn't do that, so that didn't work out. And then visited
Wait,
Louisville, visited.
they wanted you to commit at the school, Kentucky. What, like on the
Yeah,
visit? Okay. Wait, so who signed that made you kind of want to deter? Was it a four? Who was a four?
no, they had it for. It wasn't really a deter though, because it was more of a like, okay, now I really have to think about it a lot more. Like, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Um, Brandon Garrison, he's a great player as
Oh, I know
well.
that guy.
So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, he's a really good player too. So he was a McDonald's All American, and he had a great freshman year at Oklahoma State, and obviously he entered the portal and went there. But then finished, went to Louisville, took a visit there. That was tough, and then took a visit at Texas Tech, awesome.
Hmm.
And then finally did my visit at Washington. And honestly, after my visit at Washington, my head was scrambled, bro.
Why?
Head was scrambled,
Why?
bro. Cause like this, imagine you've been with one coach who's shown you hella loyalty for hella time,
That's how,
and
bro.
then
That's what makes the most sense in my head. That's why I kind of always knew you was gonna go there.
you there's no way you could have known I was always gonna go there because I didn't know I was always gonna go there.
Why you allowing me to chat for, bro? Why you allowing me to chat? I knew he was going there. I promise you, I knew he was going there. When I seen you was in the portal or might go to another school, and I was like, bro, why would you not go to where that guy's going? It was always gonna happen, bro. It was always gonna happen. If you went to
It
another
was it
school,
wasn't always gonna.
I mean, damn, it happened, so I must be right. I must be right, chat. Must be right. But yeah, man. So why Washington? Would you say similar
I
reasons?
mean, after I started thinking about it, like, making that jump to the high major level, it's a risk. And you want to kind of like minimize all the outside factors, and be able to control the controllable.
Yeah.
So going to a situation where I knew this, that what most of the staff was going to be like, I knew the playing style, and I knew how the team was going to revolve around me.
Yeah.
It made it a little bit easier to visualize what it looked like translating at the high major level.
Okay, so rather than it be like a kind of like a risk jumping into it, it's more like I'm going into it with some familiar territory kind of thing in it. It makes the most sense at that point.
Yeah, and then obviously my coach, like that played a big factor into it.
100%.
At the end of the day, like I'm loyal to a fault, bro. Like I wouldn't have felt right eventually going somewhere else.
Yeah, especially I hear it, bro. So cool. Now I've got a question I think that people want to know on it. Cool. Even just to teach some other young guys that want to get to your point eventually that you're at, how it kind of goes. But how did you negotiate your NIL being two M's, bro? How the
I didn't negotiate anything. I didn't negotiate anything.
is it all your agent and stuff?
All my agent, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I rate my agent still. He said, "You pick the best basketball situation for you, and I'll handle the money."
Ooh, ooh. Hey, that line right there, I promise you, I would have told that guy, the agent, put me in a lifetime contract right there, bro. That line just sounds cold. That's on some price of the brick going up type shit, chat. That's the same kind of vibe. Same kind of man said, pick the best basketball situation and I'll handle the money. And he was able to get 2 M's out of it. Nigga went.
Allegedly, allegedly.
Nigga skipped it. You can't do allegedly now. This one's on. Bro, this one is everywhere. This one's on the news, bro. This is on the news. Wait, let me even. Hey, chat. Let me play it out for you guys real quick. This is for chat.
Bro, leave it
No,
alone.
no. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Oh, you can't even hear it. Chat can hear it though. Chat, look at this. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of ESPN. And in today, Great Osobor has signed the maximum amount of NIL ever at $2 million USD. Hey, you lot are funny, bro. But yeah, bro. Like, how did your... So, bro, you know, it on some real, on a beat, like being real, and I'm not even trying to troll no more. What was that day like for you when you signed the dotted line for 2 M's, bro? Like, what was that day like for you? In the sense of like, bro, because you come from humble beginnings, bro, and you sign a dotted line to change your life forever. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Funny, I didn't even sign till 3 weeks after. So, like, by the time I signed my scholarship paper and my collective with I deal with the collective, like, I wasn't hyped no more. Like, it wasn't even like, obviously it's hype because I already had the high there already. And it's funny because obviously the money that is out there, whatever, is a lot of money. But everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you only went to Washington because of the money." I was gonna get paid regardless where I went. You know what I mean?
I love that shit, bro. But you know what it is? One thing I can side with you on is that I know that talking about it for you must be a bit weird, isn't it? Because I know it's a touchy subject. But bro, I feel like one thing that I think just in life in general, bro, I feel like you work so hard to get to this spot that I don't feel like I feel like, bro, you deserve this. You get what I'm saying? I think it's always gonna come with your ability and what you're gonna do in this game. So it's like, bro, I know you've got plenty more years of getting the bag at even higher number, bro. So, but, bro, I feel like
appreciate that, bro.
my guy. But, bro, I think deep down everybody knew you're gonna get the bag anyway you went, bro. I think that's just the law of the land. You get what I'm saying? I think anybody that didn't think that would be stupid, bro. Like, people are weird like that, though. I
But
guess.
that's why I never really had a super like like a wow moment because like throughout the whole recruiting process on all the schools I talked to, like I'm hearing numbers already. Like I'm hearing stuff. So the first time I probably heard it, it was like probably like, oh, okay, this is real. I think the first time at school, like I don't want to name schools and stuff, but the first time in school sent out an unofficial offer was like, like that was when I first realized, okay, maybe I can't stay at Utah State now. Like
Oh,
the money is too different,
like you
you
realize that
know?
it's too life changing type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, okay, cool. So then from that point, like it wasn't no big jump where I was like, oh, okay, because I already knew.
Oh, now
And
you know what
then
you're worth in the market now, kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's just funny. It's so funny how this all went because Josh is too tapped in with Josh Duja. He's too tapped in with this whole thing because like we always used to talk about it during the season. Like I was like, bro, if Utah State can get 150 bands, bro, I'm staying, bro. Like cool, like we're doing it because we didn't really know how the market, how NIL, how all that went. Like I was thinking, I can make 100 bands next year.
Hey, chat.
We're good.
Let me tell you guys this real quick. So chat can hear the passion in my voice. Chat. This nigga's talking about him wanting 150 bands, and then because he was gonna stay down, and he focused on the right things, he ended up getting 2 million, bro. Are you crazy, bro? That's what I mean about this money shit situation, bro. Like, imagine you just hopped on the first offer you heard because it just excited you. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? That's wild. That's wild to me. That's just wild to me. That's just wild to me. That's fucking wild to me, bro. But yeah. Besides that, bro, Washington for you, how was it? Because obviously I've seen mixed things about your time at Washington. Obviously, like in terms of
Yeah.
people like, oh, he got paid this much to not perform at a specific level, etc., etc., etc. But how did you, like, in your own words, like, how did you find it?
I mean, it was probably one of the toughest years like for me in college
Yeah,
in terms of like, there's a lot on your shoulders at this point now.
yeah,
There's a lot of outside factors, outside noise. Like
mm-hmm.
every game, every game there was the pressure of like I low key have to play well just so they get off my back. That's
Yeah,
how it felt a lot of the games. Like I wasn't going into games just to like, oh, I just want to play well just to play well.
yeah,
And that added pressure makes it a little bit more difficult. But I think it was a really beneficial year for me. Like, bro, every conference game we're playing someone that's potentially in the league now. Like,
yeah.
and I'm going band for band with all these guys, like basketball wise, and it's like cool. Like
Basketball
that just
wise, but
that just reassured to me that I am who I know I am in it. Like
mm-hmm.
every team we played, like they knew what it was, like getting the respect from top tier coaches. Like, you have guys like Tom Izzo giving you your props. You have guys like Brad Underwood at Illinois giving you your props. Like, it feels good and it's rewarding to hear coaches at the highest level like compliment your game. Like, they're saying you got coaches saying you're one of the best players in the country. And these are coaches that have been coaching for so long. Like, so it's rewarding. So, in a sense, like, although we didn't really have the year we wanted to have, like, I think he helped me grow as a player mentally to prepare me for what being a pro is going to be like.
100%, bro. I think it's probably good for you as well. Just on some personal shit, this is my opinion. It's probably good for you because I feel like not everybody goes through that kind of college career though. Not everybody goes to college first year, gets a lot of run. Not everybody second year jumps to sixth man of the year, and then from that goes to player of the year, bro. So I don't feel, I feel like every single year you had so much good things going on. The tournament 3 times, like I feel like maybe it's not, like maybe you didn't necessarily need it to be the person you need to be, but maybe it's like a reassurance just in a way of like, how do I even put it, bro? What I'm trying to say, it's just more like there's some lows of this shit, so now you know what it can, how low it can get in some senses. You get what I'm trying to say, or now you know how it is to kind of have your back
Like
against
you're
the wall.
basically saying you're basically saying shit was too sweet, huh?
Yeah, bro. Essentially, shit, chat. That's what I'm saying. Shit was probably too sweet, bro. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably gonna work out for you in the long run, and now you're gonna just be even better going forward, bro. But besides Washington, bro, I wanted to know like, how was the
So
pre-draft
you
process
want
the
you
second
want to
year?
know a little bit I went afterwards.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you finished school, how was the pre-draft
Yeah.
process from there before you played summer league with the Rockets, and like what was that saying?
Yeah. So also I left school
Yeah.
and then we was in Jersey for 2 months. Like we had a nice little workout group.
Oh, back in the same
It
place
was
that you
me,
was the year before. Okay.
yeah. Then it was me, Amari, Brooks, Sean, Toby. We had a bunch of guys. We had like 6 guys, and it's funny because obviously me and Amari are always been close,
Yeah.
but like we got super close like past 2 months because bro, I'm seeing this dude every single day,
Yeah.
and just I'm basically just rage baiting him every day, just in the workouts.
Mhm.
So it was good. Like we was working out, and that also helped me get level headed. Like I'm going through my own process. Everybody's process is different. Like I
Mhm.
had 8 workouts, while Mari had 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like Amari would leave to go to a workout, and I just have to make sure I stay consistent on my work.
Mhm.
But it was awesome. Like I worked out for Houston, worked out for Memphis, worked out for LA,
Mhm.
worked out for Utah.
Mhm.
Like I got to see a lot. Like, worked out in Sacramento. So I went to all these facilities and got in front of a bunch of decision makers. And it's really cool to like go change someone's mind. Like I feel like if someone will have a perception of you, and the best thing about basketball is you get to prove it. So I was like, okay, you can either prove them right or prove them wrong. So I always had good feedback after my workouts. Like, bro, like they would hit up George and be like, okay, cool, like you're doing really well. So then obviously did all that, and then Houston Summer League that happened. Like it was funny because that the draft happened, and we was waiting, and then Houston called. They were like, yeah, we wanted for Summer League, and that was the best thing that could have really happened for me because all the other teams that were there, like they weren't really playing their guys, but I really got to play like a lot in Summer League, which doesn't really shake like that normally.
100%, yeah.
Cool. Went to summer. Yeah.
Hmm.
So went to summer league. First couple of games, we knew what it was though. We had to just make sure we can make Reed look good. That was our job. That's what they told
Oh,
us.
for real? That's how it goes.
Yeah, 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 for sure. But it's part of the business.
I didn't even know that. So
Like,
how would they put that to you? They'll say, "Oh, make sure, like you give him the ball, or make sure like you finish if he like dumps it off to you and shit." Like, how did they put it to you?
nah, so it was like more like what can you do to help our stars, aka whoever it is, be successful? How can you set bro
Ah,
How can you
okay.
set screens for how can you set screens for him to get open? How
Hmm.
many rebounds, offensive rebounds, kickouts can you get for bro? Which
That's
is
hilarious. That's
which at
hilarious.
the end of the day is what it comes down to. Like you have stars and you have role players, and to be a successful role player in the NBA, you gotta be able to complement your stars.
Hmm.
And that's what it was. So we knew that what it was. A guy Reed dropped 32 games. They told him, okay, that's enough. And then after that, we got to play the last 3 games, and I actually ended up playing pretty well. I had a 16 piece in one of the games. I was feeling good, I was happy,
Yeah.
and then
W chat.
did that, did that, and then went to Spain, and then my agents calling me, and it came down to like we had a few offers with NBA teams trying to give like exhibit
Wait,
tens,
quick. So wait,
but
quickly.
the
Before we dive into that, I wanted to ask, bro. So how did the Spain situation come around? Like, did they call your agent? Like, how? Or did you know you was gonna go? Or was that your first time with the national team to
Leon was
Spain
gonna
too?
go. During the season, one of the representatives from the Spain national team came to LA when I was playing UCLA, and we talked, and they were like, "Yeah, if the timeline works, can you come represent us at this camp after the season?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Yeah," and then we just kept talking throughout the season, and then they were like, "You still good to do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if it works with what I've got going on, like I'm down."
Yeah.
So the timing just worked pretty well.
No, that's lit, bro. Damn. Who was there? Like, what vets were there for you to learn from? And yeah, how was that?
It was good. Obviously, they're now Gomez brothers. Like they both played in the league.
Yeah.
One of them now plays for Panathinaikos in the Euro League. The other one plays for Barcelona in the Euro League.
Hmm.
So like those are real. It was crazy because obviously I'm not really too tapped in with the Europe scene before. So like I get there and all the people in my age group there are like these are real guys. Like these are real top guys in Europe. Like these are all Euro League guys.
Yeah.
Like these are big dogs, like multi-millionaire guys, and I'm just looking at them like, okay, like I know you guys play basketball. I don't really know what you do, so it was cool to like get to learn from guys like that, like hella respected.
I can imagine, bro. I can flip and imagine. Literally. But quickly, I don't want to hold you up for too long. I just got like probably a couple more questions. But
Yeah.
the main thing I was gonna say was what I really wanted to know was how was what offers came through. You was kind of touching on it before. What offers came through before you chose Germany? Like, how was that process there before you decided to go into the European scene?
I mean, so cool. So obviously we had a couple G League offers, like the NBA. There's a lot of different contracts in the NBA. There's the two ways. There's
Exhibit tens,
standards.
yeah,
There's exhibit tens. So like, which is a non-guaranteed training camp deal, and then you probably get waived, and then you play with the G League, and then if you're with the G League for 60 days, you get a big bonus, which makes your yearly salary basically.
yeah.
So, like the only way it would have really made sense for me to like, be like jump at a deal like that would have been like if the team that was willing to give me an Exhibit 10 was like, okay, like you're gonna be one of the focal up points on our team, like in the G, right?
Yeah.
Like we had three teams like wanna offer Exhibit 10s, but the situation would be like they weren't able to guarantee like what the role was gonna look like.
What teams are they, if
So
I can ask, bro?
me, yeah, so we was talking to Portland, we was talking to Sacramento,
Mm-hmm.
we was talking to Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like these teams, like obviously great teams, and but they've drafted second round guys, they've got guys on two ways. There's a few guys in my position, and you know how basketball is now these days. Like you've got to put them guys first.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that we knew that going in. So it was just a business decision because me going to the G League and playing 12, 15 minutes a game wasn't gonna really move the needle to
100,
get to where I want to get to, you know.
100%. I agree. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So then once we started hearing how that was looking, we started opening horizons, and my agent came to me with this situation, was like, hey, like I know you maybe want to try out the exhibit route, the G League route, but this is a really good situation where you can go play a lot, get busy. Like a lot of players have made it from Europe back to the league. Like this might be it. And for a while, I wasn't trying to hear it. But then once the more I started thinking about it, like it made sense. Like like there's a lot of players who they just play, they do 2, 3 years in the G and it doesn't shake, and then they end up having to come to Europe. I didn't want to be that guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if anything, I wanted to be in Europe, do my thing, and then keep going as high as I can. And God willing, I'll get to where I need to get to.
For sure, bro. And quickly, if I can ask, this is probably the last question I have. What teams did you have in the mix before you signed in Germany? Like, what teams reached out? What levels, etc.
We spoke to a bunch of teams, but you know what was crazy? Like I told my agent at first, up until August, I told my agent like I don't even want to know. Like I'm just trying to do this whole G League thing, and it's fine. That's what's crazy. So I was like, I don't even want to know.
So you don't even know what teams hit you?
No.
That's crazy. So why did you choose this team then? Like, before you chose this team, was there any other teams in the
Yeah.
mix at this point, or like was this the only team that hit you and you kind of jumped on the first offer? Was it a good enough offer?
No, before I chose this team, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I was just gonna try grind out the G League.
That's what I'm saying. So when this offer came through, this was like the first
Yeah.
European one you took.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it was also late. Like I signed mid-August,
oh
like
okay.
which is pretty late for Europe. Like most people sign their deals in June.
Oh, okay, I feel it. That makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
anyway. Okay, fair enough, bro. Quickly, alright, cool. Appreciate you, but before we go, bro, this one here is just for I don't know. There's a lot of people in the UK, across the world in general, that want to be in the position you're in, bro. So like, if you can just drop off some quick wise words for them. It doesn't even need to be hoopers. Just anybody that wants to be something in life. You feel me? What would you tell
Yeah.
them?
Well said.
What would you tell them?
Um, hold on. I need to charge this thing real quick.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
where it's
thing, big.
doing. Obviously, like you have to work. That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually gonna die. I'm gonna charge it 1 second.
Wise words coming back. Great words from great. Nah, facts. Great words from great is crazy. That is tough though. That's tough. W stream Trav. Appreciate you. Are you out? I might be out after this conversation too. I'm not too sure. I might stay on for a bit. I'm gonna decide. But yeah. Appreciate you though. I'm still here, B. Say less, boy. Say less, boy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you repeat that question?
So, shit. The question was so multifaceted, but to put it quickly, like, yeah, if anybody, like, what wise words would you give to anybody else that wants to be something in life? You feel me? Coming from someone like you, I know UK hoopers want to hear it, but I think anybody that wants to be successful in what they do, can take your advice and kind of transfer it into their field. So what would you say to anybody younger than you, even anybody that's the same age, older, that wants to become something, bro?
I mean, you gotta be consistent, bro. Like, it can't be you can't waver on your goals. Like, you can't negotiate with yourself. Like, if you want to get somewhere, like, you know, you have to just be consistent every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's what really elevated me in the sense of like, even when I was whining about, okay, bro, I'm not even trying to do this, I would whine and I would go do it. You
Yeah.
know, like so being consistent in whatever field you're in on a daily thing, like and trying your best in whatever you do, like having that confidence in yourself that cool, if I do this every day, I don't know when, eventually it's gonna pay off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that I feel like that has been a recurring theme in my career. For example, like I've just been I don't really think too far ahead. Like I'm just present a lot, I try to do the best I can in my current situation, and God's been blessing me. Like you keep going like that, bro. Like when you start thinking too far ahead, it gets dangerous. Like for me, when I was at Montana State, all I kept thinking about was I want to be the best player in Montana State history. That's how I used to think about it. I
Mm-hmm.
wanna I wanna be Big Sky Player of the Year. I wanna be Big Sky First Team All Conference. That's how I used to think about things.
Mm-hmm.
And the more present you are in your situation, in the long run, it's gonna work out.
100%, bro. Hey, W's in the chat for my guy, man. W's in the chat for my guy, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for pulling up.
Sure, appreciate you.
Someone in chat, you can't negotiate with yourself, might be the phrase of the day. 100%, bro. I hope everybody learned something. I hope great. Appreciate you for pulling up, bro. I learned something as well myself personally. Have a great year. Hey, chat, I'm going to tell you guys on stream now, for whoever's here, I want to try to go out to one of the greats games myself, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get out there myself at some point if the timeline makes sense. Yeah, we're going to hop back on the YouTube vlogs, visiting
We're
players and
starting
shit.
out.
Yeah, man. But appreciate you, bro. I'm going to catch you at some point soon. We'll talk, though.
Thank you guys for having me.
My
Yeah,
guy.
for sure. Appreciate the chat. It was interactive. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
For sure. We'll talk.
my guy. Cool. Appreciate
Yeah.
you. Hey, W chat. W for my guy, man. Wow, what a guy. What a flipping guy. Clap out for my guy, bro. Clap out for my guy. That's a real guy right there. I'm telling you. That's a real guy right there. Bro, that guy. Chat, that nigga's a millionaire. I'm just letting you guys know. That nigga's a millionaire, chat. Just letting you guys know that nigga's a millionaire. Like, live, oh.